Hi, and welcome to another episode of David Rides a Trike. I'm David, and I'm riding a trike. I ride this trike because after spending the first 40-some years of my life as a type 1 diabetic, having 3 organ transplants, cancer, being diagnosed as legally blind, and a bunch of other things, I found that riding this trike turned out to be great therapy, and it's a lot of fun. It's been about a year, 12, 14 months, somewhere in there, I really need to check, that I've been doing these videos. And in that time, I've heard from a lot of you folks who are watching, and by the way, thanks a lot for watching my videos, I appreciate it. And I've had conversations with many of you, and I've found 5 things that seem to kind of be universally true among trike riders. So I'm going to go over those 5 things today, and if you stick around till the end, there'll be a bonus 6th one at the end. So without any further ado, let's have a drum roll, please. Thank you. It's pretty cool how they have that drummer posted at the side of the trail. Anyhow, number 1. Most of us ride these simply because of the joy of the ride. We may have started out doing it for health reasons, for exercise, but at some point we just fell in love with the sheer fun of riding around on these things. They really are a lot of fun. The second thing, and it's kind of related, is that riding these, for many of us, if not all, and I've heard this from a lot of you, makes us feel like kids again. I don't know if it's being so low to the ground in riding or the position of it, but something about it when you ride on one of these, some long forgotten synapses start conducting signals to our brain that have been dormant for decades, and all of a sudden we're kids again riding around on these things. Personally, I think it's a combination of being so low to the ground and the position that we're in when we ride. Being low to the ground gives you a kind of a false sense of speed. It's similar to how we felt when we were kids. Even though most of us riding these things who don't have e-assist usually average between 7 and 12 miles per hour for our rides, which isn't fast. But a lot of times it feels fast. Being so low to the ground and seeing it rush by gives that false illusion. And maybe being in this position, again, takes us back to when we were kids, riding some kind of pedal car or something like that. But yeah, feeling like a kid again definitely is something I hear a lot of. Number 3 is these are just so darn comfortable. Many, if not all of us, or most of us, come from the diamond frame bike riding world, where we spent years riding on regular two-wheeled bikes, and we were completely comfortable until we weren't. And at some point, most of us, either because of illness, injury, or just aging, started developing aches and pains or balance issues riding a two-wheel bike. And one day we sat ourselves down in one of these, stretched out our legs, rested our feet on the pedals, and bam, it was instant comfort. Those aches and pains that we have seem to really be much more quiet when we're riding on these. Sometimes they're muted completely. So comfort is a big factor, and comfort is definitely where it's at. Number 4 is, and this one definitely pertains to me, no matter how lazy, unmotivated, or unwilling many of us seem to be to push ourselves out the door and start riding, once we're out the door and riding, we all feel great. And all those cobwebs and thoughts that were trying to hold us back are gone. For me, it's almost instantaneous. I get out and start riding, and within usually a couple hundred yards, I feel so much better. There's something about getting outside and moving that really gives you a positive jolt. And that's something that's really important, I think. And number 5 is, we all seem to be good-natured people. And I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but so many of us, I hear from you guys, people who have had strokes, cancer, live with diabetes, the list goes on and on of ailments, but you guys don't complain. You say, yeah, I've got this going on, or that is happening to me, but I get out and ride and I feel so much better. And I think this is probably the most important takeaway out of all of this. You know, if you're happy, and that's what you're saying, riding makes you happy, no matter what other problems are going on in your life, they kind of pale, because riding puts you in a good mood, and the world is a great place. So those are my 5 things. But wait, there's more. As promised, number 6. Number 6 is, I believe riding a recumbent trike makes us all good-looking human beings. We're a fine-looking lot. Every man, woman among us. And I say that because we feel good on the inside from riding a trike. And feeling good on the inside comes through on the outside. And in my opinion, that makes us all good-looking people. So that's it for this episode. good timing. I'm just coming up to a busy intersection. I've got to watch the lights. But thank you for watching. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Please put your comments down below. Coming up to 1,500 subscribers, which I'm really floored by. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up down below. It helps. Doing those things help for other people to find the channel. That's how YouTube works. And I will see you on the next ride. Bye-bye.